going to go ahead and get started. I do apologize for this ugly looking green background, but I will be editing this video after this and put it on YouTube. So if you're not already following me, you can find my link on my profile. But today I'm going to be talking about the 3 ways to make your vendor experience successful. Now, disclaimer, I am not a fan, nor do I support the idea of setting up shop with a vendor table or a vendor booth. But I know many of you are, or you have in the past and you're still kind of interested in doing it. So I'm going to share with you 3 tips plus a bonus one at the end on what you can do to help ensure that your experience is a successful one, because so many people are out there trying to gain exposure by buying a table at somebody's event, hoping that this will get them that exposure and get people lining up at their table or booth to buy. And that just really isn't the case. So for those of you who are new to watching me, I am Jennifer Delatorre, creator, founder of Nice Girls Finish Last, where we help new women entrepreneurs kickstart and kick butt in their businesses, help them put together their whole entire social media marketing campaign and strategies, systems, sales, all of that good stuff. Go to the link and check us out if you need more information on that. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, when you are new to business, it could be intimidating, right? And you really want to be successful. You really want to get as many customers as you can selling your product. And you might currently be doing this online right now, where you're just always promoting your product, demonstrating how great it is. And so when you come across the opportunity or the chance to set up a booth or a table at an event, you get hopeful in it because you're like, well, you know what? I could set up my table, I could display everything nicely, and then I will be able to get in front of people and show them how great the product is, or describe to them how great the service is. So you go in with high hopes, but there are so many mistakes that can be made when choosing to go this way in promoting your business. And if you're new and inexperienced in this, I could see why it's enticing, but I'm going to tell you right now that most of the time, majority of the time, it ends up being more of a fail for those who are doing it. And sometimes they keep doing it because they want to get that exposure. I understand if you're this large company and you can afford to go out there and spend that kind of money in that side of your marketing strategy. But for somebody who's starting off, and somebody who's really trying to gain momentum, may not always be the best way to do it. But I'm going to share with you 3 things you can do to make it a successful experience for you. So make sure you have pen and paper. As you're joining, please say hello, comment, hi Jen, let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you like anything that we're talking about today, go ahead and share this for me to other women entrepreneurs. All right, let's get started. So first of all, if you guys can't see, I'm actually wearing our Club 100 shirt. For those of you who don't know, Nice Girls is teamed up with Club 100. For those of you who are interested in wanting to learn how to make a 6-figure income in your business, so making 100K or more, we always keep it 100. It is limited to only 100 members, and it is only $100 a month. Very low investment, so you could check out the link on that as well. But we have our next training coming up tomorrow night. So let's get into this. All right, my tip number 1. Find out if your target market is going to be there, if your target audience is going to be there. Here's a common problem. You go out to these events, and let's say you sell a product for women. And so you're like, well, this is going to be a women's event, so it should be a good one for me. But if there's not the target audience that would want to buy what it is you're selling, then you're wasting your time. So you have to know if your target audience is even going to be there. Ask the host, like, who is hosting the event? Hey, Joe, who's going to be there? Who are they expecting? Who are they promoting to? Because if they are not promoting to people who line up with your target audience, then it is going to be pointless for you to be there. if you were going to an event that had all of these people who are looking to be bodybuilders, they're in shape and they're looking to excel in their journey, would you go and sell like crafts? Would you go and sell like weight loss when these people all don't need to lose weight? They're actually looking to build muscle. You have to make sure that when you get there, you're not standing around twiddling your thumbs and realizing that nobody there is even somebody who would remotely be interested in what you're selling. So make sure you find out if your target audience is going to be there. And also, also find out how many people do they expect to attend. Because if you're going to be a vendor and set up shop somewhere at this event, there's going to be a cost to you. Sometimes it's really low, which I would question why. Is it so low? Is it like $50 or something? Like who's going to be there? 20 people. If it's a larger investment, like, a few $100s, how many people do they estimate is going to attend, have already bought tickets and reserved their space to come? Because if you are looking to spend the time to prepare all of your stuff that you're going to bring, pack it up, what samples are you going to give out? All that stuff just to get there. And there's only like 50 people there. Really? Even 100 people. It's not going to be worth your time because you're getting in front of 50 or 100 people. And sure, the room might look full, and then they've got other vendors there, maybe like 5 to 10 other ones. You're going to be sitting there. You're going to have people awkwardly coming up to you, maybe, and asking you what your product is and taking off with your free sample, and that's it. And you're going to have wasted your time. You would have been better off doing a Facebook ad and reaching people that way if you really want to get in front of people. But taking the time to travel, pack up your stuff, set up shop, get there, and have like 5 visitors to your table because the event only had like 50 people, don't waste your time. All right, so make sure your target audience is there. And how large is the group going to be? Number 2, let's see, capture the info. So this is something that we constantly preach with Nice Girls Finish Last as well as Smash Media Marketing, is collecting information from those who are interested. Well, even though that's online and that's something we help you do, if you are going to be in front of people physically, you should be doing the same thing. How many times have you collected, ask yourself this, samples, business cards from other people, threw them in a drawer, used them, whatever, put them aside, and never reached out to that individual? So don't expect the people visiting your table to do it when you don't do it yourself. And they're not going to, because they're not interested in being sold. You are interested in selling. So you have to capture their information. So what you should do is you should have anything from the sort of collecting their business cards, having them sign up on some kind of sign-up sheet. And what are they getting for that sign-up sheet? Are they getting promotions sent to them? Are they setting up an appointment with you? If you can already get people to schedule, whether it be meetings or phone calls with you, whatever it is that you need for your business to get in front of them and really talk to them, go ahead and set it up now. And here's something that I will say. A lot of people, most people, pass out tons of samples. How much does it cost you to give out all of those samples? You bought it all, and now you're giving it away for free. And you're hoping that they love it so much that they're going to call you. Listen, I love women entrepreneurs, but I'm going to be honest. I've collected and taken free samples all the time because who doesn't like free stuff? 9 times out of 10, I didn't have really any real strong opinion about it. Most people don't really know how they feel about a product with a tiny little sample. They didn't get enough. And I don't call and buy more. If you think your product is so amazing that they're just going to use it one time and then just be like looking for your phone number to call you, it's just not likely to happen. You need to position yourself in having the control of contacting them. And I would even be so bold as to not give out a sample unless they've given you their information. So it's not just about collecting it, but actually you can have a free sample when I get your business card to enter this raffle or whatever, or to sign up on the sheet. Collect the information. Don't go there just throwing out samples to everyone, smiling and saying hello, and then come home with no control over who to follow up with. You have to position yourself with control over that. So make sure you get their information. You have to be in control of the follow-up. Okay, number 3, you have to stand out. If you are not standing out, the people are not going to come to you. So here's what most people do. Let's just pretend this is I'm sitting in front of a desk. You guys can't see. But let's just say this was my table and I've got my beautiful display of products and I'm sitting here, and every time you guys come by, I'm just like, hi, how are you? Come on, let me, have you tried this yet? You know, okay, oh, no problem, thank you. Boring. You're gonna have to get out of your comfort zone a little bit here in order to stand out. You gotta make it so that people are lining up to your booth because they want to know what the heck is going on. If you've got to have music bumping, if you've got to have someone dressed up in a costume, get some helpers. You don't have to be there by yourself. Have somebody dressed up as a weird character, maybe drawing them in. I mean, you could tie it into what the business is. It doesn't have to be completely off the wall. Have some kind of like raffle going on. Get people shouting, clapping. You got to drive the traffic to your table. You don't want them to walk past and be like, oh, that looks like nice stuff, bye. I don't think it's for me. Even if they don't know it's for them, you need to drive the traffic there and get them to check it out. Because one thing you guys do all know is that, or you believe, that your product is amazing. And if you could just get the people to try it, they would love it and they would buy and they'd be a customer for life, right? That's why you pass out so many samples to begin with. So if that's the case, get them the product. Get them to come over to your booth, make some kind of big, exciting thing going on, a big fiasco going on, a little circus right at your booth. Get them coming over. Maybe even have a couple helpers that go out and grab the people and bring them to your booth, okay? Have an incentive. Are you giving away something? What's going on here? Because those are the tables and the booths that people are going to be drawn to. Not another gorgeous display of pictures or lip balms or nail stuff or candles or whatever. Yeah, that's all going to look nice. But unless they actually went there and recently they've been wanting to buy that, they're not going to come up. Now, if they see you have a free sample, they're going to want to come up and grab your free stuff and never talk to you again. So draw the crowd in, get them excited, do something out of the ordinary. The number one marketing sin is to be boring. I just posted this on someone's post the other day, and she was talking about copy, and that's fine. But in marketing, you don't want to be boring. You don't want to be another cute booth there that you spent an hour setting up and nobody's coming to your table. Drive the traffic to you. Okay? All right. And now I want to give you a bonus tip. So those are the 3 tips. If you're just joining, you'll have to rewatch this or check it out on my YouTube channel later. So I want to give you another tip. Okay? Let's see, where do we got here? Okay, make sure you already have in place an effective follow-up strategy, because once you've collected their information and you've got them, add them to your system, follow up with them. I mean, Joe just recently went to an expo, and the ones that he actually reached out to, okay, they didn't reach out to him. They didn't collect his information, but boy, did he get theirs. He followed up with them, and what was it, Joe, since you're on here now? What was it like? Somebody sent you a bad link that didn't work. Maybe one person did text you, and someone emailed you. Pathetic numbers. You went through the trouble. Not only did you pay money to be there and set up your shop, and then you also paid with your time and effort to set it all up. You stood there for a few hours or a couple days, however long the event was, all so that when someone actually reaches out to you, or if you have collected that information, you don't follow up with them. And if you think you're going to shoot them a website and be like, hey, thanks for visiting us. Here's our website. Go shop. They're not going to do it. And this is why in my previous video, I said you should not send people to your, blah, blah, blah.com/your name website because they're not going to buy. You need to already have a follow-up system ready to go. What are you going to say to these contacts? What are you going to say? What's the second email going to say? Are you going to contact them by text? Are you going to get on the phone and start calling them? Are you setting up appointments? Should you have done that at the event when you had them right there and they still remember your face? So make sure you have a follow-up system already ready to go. Because if you are running your business in a sloppy manner, well, don't expect it to grow. That's just it. And I think one of the number one themes that Joe and I have been running with lately has been stop running your business like a hobby. I think it was just like a few months ago we were talking about this, and we've always talked about it, but we're really drilling hard on it. Stop working your business like a hobby, or it will always bring you hobby dollars, okay? It will always bring you 25 bucks a year, maybe $100 a year. Hey, had a good month, 500. And the next month we're back to 20 bucks. Stop running it like a hobby. Take it seriously. So those are my 3 tips and my bonus one. I have so much more, but if you need personal help, I do have 1 spot left. We're already started this month, but I have 1 spot left for October to work with me privately, and we will put together your marketing campaign and strategy and system and all that good stuff for you. Also, like I mentioned, check out Club 100. The link is here, joinclub100.com. And start learning how to build your business to a 6-figure income. We always keep it 100. We don't deliver nonsense. Who is teaching this? You know what a lot of people are doing? They are saying, hey, come out to my event, buy a vendor spot. You know why? Because they want to collect that vendor fee. They want you to pay that $200, that $100, if you're lucky, $50. And if it costs you $50, you probably shouldn't be there. Not unless it's going to be like 1,000 people and you're like, whoa. Not worth your time because it doesn't cost you $50. It costs you like probably $500 by the time you get through with your samples that you paid for, your time and effort, your gas, all that good stuff. Oh, I do want to throw out something else too. If you are going to be displaying your business at an event, you should be promoting the event too. Who would have thought? Yes, the company is doing their part to fill the event. But you know you've got people that have been wanting to check you out. And you know you're in groups of people that don't even know you yet. And if they're local, promote the event yourself. Hey, I'm going to be here on this day. Come and say hi. I'll have a free gift for you. It could be something that costs you not much, but you collect their information before you give them that gift, whatever it might be. Get people to want to come out as well. There's nothing wrong with help filling that event because you're going to be there and you want to get in front of as many people as possible. So again, like I said at the beginning, I don't personally endorse going this route, but those are my 3 tips. Go back and watch it if you missed any of them and take some notes. Make sure to share this. Give me a heart, give me a like, give me a sad face if you hated it, or a mad face, whatever. I don't care. Nice girl Jen here, and I will talk to you soon.